How to duplicate sys.stdout to a log file. Edit. Since it appears that there's either no solution, or I'm doing something so non-standard that nobody knows, I'll revise my question to also ask, what is the best way to accomplish logging when a Python app is making a lot of system calls? My app has two modes. In interactive mode, I want all output to go to the screen as well as to a log file, including output from any system calls. In daemon mode, all output goes to the log. Daemon mode works great using sys.stdout. I can't find a way to tee all output to a log in interactive mode, without modifying each and every system call. In other words, I want the functionality of the command line T for any output generated by a Python app, including system call output. To clarify, to redirect all output I do something like this, and it works great. The nice thing about this is that it requires no special print calls from the rest of the code. The code also runs some shell commands, so it's nice not having to deal with each of their output individually as well. Simply, I want to do the same, except duplicating instead of redirecting. At first I thought that simply reversing the dup2s should work. Why doesn't it? Here's my test. The file a.log should be identical to what was displayed on the screen.
Since you're comfortable spawning external processes from your code, you could use T itself. I don't know of any Unix system calls that do exactly what T does. You could also emulate T using the multiprocessing package, or use processing if you're using Python 2.5 or earlier. Update. Here is a Python 3.3 Plus compatible version.
I had this same issue before and found this snippet very useful. From this URL.
The print statement will call the write method of any object you assign to sys.stdout. I would spin up a small class to write to two places at once. Now the print statement will both echo to the screen and append to your log file. This is obviously quick and dirty. Some notes. You probably ought to parameterize the log file name. You should probably revert sys.stdout to stout. If you won't be logging for the duration of the program, you may want the ability to write to multiple log files at once, or handle different log levels, etc. These are all straightforward enough that I'm comfortable leaving them as exercises for the reader. The key insight here is that print just calls a file-like object that's assigned to sys.stdout.
What you really want is logging module from standard library. Create a logger and attach two handlers, one would be writing to a file and the other to stout or stare. See logging to multiple destinations for details.
If you want to see more, please consider subscribing.